Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in the room. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in Reaction Channel, Commentary Channel, a place where I give my opinions, and this is also a judgment zone. Welcome. Come on in the classroom, take a seat, get your seat, get your seat. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. Hope everybody had a decent, good, great weekend so far. I hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon. Come on in. Hey, China, 80%, Cassie, Michelle, Kim. Hello, hello, Pomo Tribe. Hello, Mary. You're in the bushes. Drop down. Tell us, hey, happy Sunday. Let us know you here. You can hit that like button, or you can wait till the spirit hits you. But it'd be greatly appreciated. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Melody. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to hop around today. I need to change that thumbnail a little bit because it's not going to just be about Big Bird over there. We're going to hop around a little bit today. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I don't have an agenda today because I am hopping around. Kind of when I hop around, depending on what's going on, who we talking about. So, we're going to get on into it. I'm going to go to, we'll start it off because at this point it's almost like a little commercial, I guess. I don't know if it's really a commercial since we starting off with it, just a little intro into our mothers. We're going to go over here and look at, before I do that, speaking of just feel goods, I guess the week, just thinking of positive things. I guess that's the word I want to use. We got the World Cup going on right now with soccer. I don't know anything about soccer. I know a little bit and just, yeah, kind of what I do for a living. The people are really, really interested in that. So I know a little bit about it. I know, I give reverence to the sport just like any other sport. I love this time of the year though, when it is the World Cup and it's just the excitement of all the different countries, and I just love it. Like I say, I don't root for not, I don't have a team because I don't watch soccer, but I just love it. I love the excitement around it, especially right now in this culture. I mean, this political climate that we're in. It just brings joy to my heart. And seeing the Knicks win last night, seeing all the videos popping up, and the people making at home, the tears, the New Yorkers just crying, the kids crying. I love it. I love it because it's just like that little moment of happiness that everybody deserves, And I know the finals every year. I do like basketball. I'm a Celtics fan, and I'm from Texas, and no, I'm not a Spurs fan. That's my brother's team. And of course, we have two teams in Dallas, just like we have two teams. I mean, in Texas, just like we have two teams in football. But and I am a Cowboys fan, but not to digress. But I wasn't rooting for either one. Of course, I love New York though. I love New York, just the city of New York. I love it. But just to see the people just happy, like everything that's going on in the world right now, and just to see in that moment in time, just everybody is happy. I mean, people, grown men just crying because the team won. Love it. And it's just like you see when watching that, you see the big picture in life, the big picture in life of the excitement and what people got going on, and just that. Because when we get ready to get into what we're getting into today, it's just like we got to come down here in the gutter. It's just like, wow, y'all really living like this. And I know again that we got different people in the world, right? And everybody's not excited about the championship or the World Cup and da 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 da. But I don't know, just to see that, like, I'm literally up here, just tears coming out my eyes, looking at all the video clips, all the people crying last night when the Knicks won. Like, that's just humanity, that's just humanity of it all. The excitement that people just, the families, and I love it. I love it. And I always love this again when the World Cup happens, because I just like seeing excitement from the different cultures. I love all things culture anyway. I love when people are proud of their culture, so for Betty Joe over there to say culture doesn't matter. What? Only the people like you, trash like you, it doesn't matter. But in this big wide world, there are people that are really, really proud of their countries, their culture, their ethnic background, all of that, all of that, you know. So I just want to put that little part out there. So that's pretty much what I was doing this morning. I got caught up looking at all them video clips, and I was, let me go live. And yesterday I just didn't feel like it. I was actually sitting here, I was just like, no, I don't even feel like talking about them today. I know Big Girl over there decided to unhide her channel. We're gonna get it. We'll talk about that when we get to her. I'm just like, you girl, I can't. No, I can't even. I can't even, because it's like I just can't. That's why I say I don't live in her world. Thank God. And that's another thing. I'm just happy that I don't, because just to see all the people just in Central Park, I love New York. Like I said, I just love New York anyway. I mean, just that's that. I'm from Texas, and I went to school up that way. I used to lie to people when I was an undergrad, tell them I was from New York. It was just such a funny joke, and people started believing me. But neither here nor there. It's just to see that, in New York, we already know it's a melting pot anyway. But yeah, that's the kind of things I like. This gutter bullshit here. Yeah. Wow. But I just want to throw that out there, just kind of let you know where my mind was, where my mind has been this morning, besides my own personal business and just thinking about some interior decorating and all of that. That's just kind of where I've been with it. But yeah. So anyway, let's see who's coming to building. We'll get this rocking and rolling today. Get it rocking and rolling. Hey, Miss Michelle, Nick, SC Johnson. Hey, Steve, Miss One. Wait on God. Hey, T. Hey, Danny. What's up? What's up? Vintage. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Love from Canada. All right. Thank you, Miss Michelle. We got Canada in here. We got UK in here. Miss One in here, UK. All right. Somebody's birthday was supposed to be, maybe they're not in here yet. But I could have sworn somebody said the other day their birthday was coming up. I think the 13th. I can't remember exactly who that was. So if you come in, let us know so we can tell you happy birthday. Okay. Let's say, Steve, what you asking? You have a question. What do you think of transactional relationships? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean about the transactional part. Well, yeah, kind of break that down to me a little bit further, and I'll see give you my thoughts on that. Do you mean like a financial component, just being in relationships because of finances? Yeah, break that down just a little bit more for me, and then I'll give you my thoughts on that if I have any thoughts. All right, so we're going to go over here to Big Family Living. We're just going to look at a short like we always do because she don't really put some of her shorts. She put music, so we won't look at those. But just kind of know that she's over there and she do big numbers, guys. Even with her just doing shorts, Shayla actually do good numbers. You know, and she don't have to be drama filled or negative to get it. And that's the difference between that other thing over there that we're gonna get into later. She don't have to do all the circus shows and shit to get the numbers. Because I think she just met a milestone on all of her platforms. All right. So yeah. So hold the line. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up. And then we'll go from there. Get this thing rocking and rolling today. Let's see. Get it up here on the stage. That would help. There you go. So y'all can actually see it.
I chopped the apple slices. That's the most I did was chop the apple slices and some grapes, and I poured the caramel in the little cups for the caramel cups. So we had some apple juice, and now the house needs to be cleaned back up, but it's okay. The kids had a good dinner tonight, and Liam was very proud of himself. The day has drained me. I'm so tired. I spent most of the day cleaning. And then I'm like, by the time it was time to cook dinner, I'm super tired. My son is like, "Oh, I'll cook dinner." And I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you." This is my son. He loves to cook. And he made spaghetti meatballs with some Texas toast and some apple slices. I chopped the apple slices. That's the most I did was chop the apple slices and some grapes, and I poured the caramel in the little cups for the caramel cups. So we had some apple juice, and now the house needs to be cleaned back up, but it's okay. The kids had a good dinner tonight, and Liam was very proud of himself. The day has drained me. I'm so tired. I spent
All right. So again, just show that the show again. This is another one of her kids that actually helps out. So she don't with her kids do things. She got a lot of kids around over there, but her kids actually help clean, cook. They're just not running amok out in the neighborhood, being all dysfunctional and toxic to the community. She actually, again, show love to her kids, and her kids actually have a relationship with their mom, so they feel her energy, and they know when she's tired and when she's feeling a certain way, and they pop in and help out. And again, she do complete meals. All right, complete meals, and that's what's important. Like, feed your kids. God dog, why is it such a hard feat for these women to actually feed their children? It's crazy. It is so crazy to me. All right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, we ready to get into that right now. Long hair, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Okay, let's see, Steve. I guess if you are sleeping with somebody or if they are your girlfriend, you should be paying some of her bills if she needs it. I just saw a guy talking about that on TikTok, and he was saying that yeah, I guess that is one of the things going around as usual. I think that's because I'm not into the whole gender thing. I'm not into the man should do this and the woman should do that. I don't carry that philosophy at all, because it seems to me that's so cherry picked. With some people, when they're on this, what a man should do, what a woman should do, I'm not really on that. I just like people should do what they need to do for their household. It doesn't matter to me if it's the man or the woman. If I want to be Bob the Builder, I'm be damn Bob the Builder. Okay, if he want to do the cooking, do the cooking, because to me it seems like people make it seem like only women can cook. And when you go back and look at history, men were doing the cooking. All right, and not all men, but okay, I'm not gonna get into all that. But I don't fall into that. So I think with that idea, Steve, I would say to me that's a relationship by relationship situation. Okay, I don't think he should be doing it. If he wants to do it and she don't have an issue with it, then y'all rock that out in your relationship. I think coming to the table for me, expecting what people should do. What if he can't afford to pay those bills? That don't mean that he's not a good man because he can't afford to pay the bills. There are women out here that make more money than men just based on the career choice. But that don't make him less than a man, in my opinion. Okay, the woman can have a career that's always going to pay more money than his career. So what are we going to do then? Right? So for me, it's a matter of case by case for that couple, what they want to do. Yeah. So, and I came and this is coming from somebody that grew up in a 2-parent home where both parents worked and worked damn hard. So it wasn't my dad did everything, paid everything, right? And my mom didn't pay everything. It's just a matter of, again, how you want to do it in your household, in your relationship. That's how I can answer that question. Yeah. Now, because, yeah. Yeah. I don't think they should. I think if they want to, if again, I think it's a relationship by relationship situation, right? Because I think some women go into it with that mindset and putting all this pressure on the man. But what are you doing? And then in a case, you putting all this on the man, and then when he ready to up and go, what are you gonna do? Because you weren't financially stable, you're not financially stable, you're not financial. Your financial literacy is in the fucking dumps, right? So yeah, this is why I say it's a case by case, because there are some men out here when they feel like they are paying everything, they run you. Okay, yeah, and they could talk to you any kind of way, do you any kind of way, because they paying all the bills. And then there are some men out there that pay all the bills and they treat the woman like a queen. Well, I don't say queen. That's tiring to me. They treat her how she's supposed to be treated. So that's why I say it's a case by case situation. That's my answer to that. Right? Yeah. Yeah, he want to come in and he has that mentality. He has that mentality that the man's supposed to pay all the bills. Then let it be that. But she still need to make sure she got her own. Right? Yeah. Okay. So I hope I answered that for you, Steve. I hope I answered that for you, because we can get into that and be really into that, because I have my thought process is kind of, there's other women out here I know that think like me for sure. But I'm not that type of woman that be all that right there. Like I say, I don't know all that gender stuff. I think a little bit different. So yeah, I think a little bit different. Yeah. To each his own. Exactly, Cassie. To each his own. I ain't ever gonna give a man the power to starve me because he left. Yeah. There we go. That's it right there, Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if he want to come in and he want to do it, okay. I'm not gonna be like, oh no. Saying depending on his financial situation. I don't want you doing all that and you struggling either. I don't know. And I can't help. No, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. If I can help, because he can't really handle it all, but he just think, oh, I'm the man and I'm gonna do. No, we're not stressing out now. We're not doing that, right? So yeah, to each his own. That's exactly it, Cassie. To each his own. All right, let's continue. So we're gonna go on over here to Nika. Yeah, we are. So hold the line. Let me get that down. Now. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. All right. So of course I was over there on the TikTok, and this popped up because there's a page over on our TikTok that well, I'm sure there's plenty, but this one that's over there, they be on her head. Okay. They be on her head top. And this popped up. Hey, Cancer. Hey, Aesthetics, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Boo, welcome in. Golden Brown, hello, hello, hello. All right. And this popped up. So I was like, oh, okay. Let's go over here and see what's really going on. So this is the Sumter judicial situation. Hold on here. Let me see something real quick. Sumter County 3rd Judicial Court. I'm just trying to see. I can make it a little bit bigger for you guys for right now. Make sure you can kind of see it. So, got your case number, case type civil, pending, case subtype rule to vacate, There's got the judge, and it has the file date 6/11/2026. Down at the bottom for case parties, Shanika Grant, SC Property Management. Shanika Grant is the defendant, and of course the plaintiff is the property management. All right. Now let's go over here. Let me see if I can get it to do what I need it to do. Hold on. I'm clicking on actions. There we go. So down here, it just has the name of the property again, and then it talks about the actions and the filing and the date. And here we got the action begin date 7/1/2026. So this is the eviction notice on Miss Shanika Grant. This here's just the financials, when the $40 and all that they had to pay. I guess it's to pay to file it, I guess. Yeah, the filing fee. Yeah, the filing fees that they had to pay. Okay. So here we go with that. Now, we finna look at this we're gonna look at a short. We're gonna look at this last video she put out, but this is what you got rocking right now, Miss Grant, right? And you out here roaming around doing the things that you got going on. Okay. And of course, this is all public record. All you got to do is go to the site and it's there. So nobody doxing, none of that. Because of course, there's no addresses or anything in here anyway. But just so you know that this is public record. So here we go with this. And it was just filed 3 days ago. 4 days ago. 4 days ago, right? So let's go here and let's pull up a couple of things that she got rocking. Now we know we got that situation going on with her. Now, where she's at right now, not really sure. You don't know where she lives. I don't know if she had already moved out. Not really sure what she got going on, but we know what them court papers saying. Okay. All right. So this one is going to be titled "It's Too," which is T-O. It's too hot for clothes. I was craving fish, so I'm having BTJ with ranch and tartar. Now, those of you that already know, she just did a big grocery haul a few days ago. Cart full of chicken. Why didn't you buy some fish? You got a whole shopping cart full of chicken. And it's the second time that you done this is the second video you done put out since that haul of you eating out. And so we got, hey, that Dammy B. Well, this is rather embarrassing. Hey, everybody. Hey, the cow rides around eating and talking ish all day instead of handling her business. That part. Hey, Wildflowers, welcome in. Yeah, horrible for the kids. Hey, Cancer. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, so let's get into it and see what the nonsense she got going on.
From BTJ is what we about to eat right now. Their fish look good. The other day had looked full. Turn it back out. Oh shit, they got it. This is what we about to eat, y'all. Yummy fish and fries. BTJ, come get y'all some. Put the window there. Oh, I got the air on, y'all. I got my cardigan on too. Woo, child. Studios across me to come out the house. This is lunch. You can see clearly on this side. This is some tartar I told you like the other day.
Yeah, the other day. Yeah. That's what we're talking about with you. Oh, and let's not forget she got to jump the car every time to start it. We got to put that part in there too for those of you that wasn't over here the other day when we did her. Yeah, the car, she has to, whenever they turn the car off, they have to jump start it to get it to go. But yeah, You being evicted, you eating out every day. I don't know what she got on right here.
Oh, we got some ranch right here. What is this? Oh, I gotta move that. What, that damn jumper? She got some drinks. I ranch that tartar good.
I mean, what does she got on? And then where are the kids? This the weekend. You said you had the kids this weekend. Where are they at? While you sitting in the car eating on a car that's barely making it from point A to point B. And where are the kids?
I usually like this jumper.
And it's like,
Oh, dude, with a butt. Wow. Anybody in the car?
you can see her stomach right here. Does she have a swimsuit on? What in the hell? Nika, really? Yes, the damn EB. Yes, yes. You should try to cover it up. Look, not engaging. She clicked record and she just don't even talk to her before. Just get that.
That's how he took the skin off. That's a big fish. It's salty. Okay. You dip it in. Ooh, that thing hot. Got bone there. Hot sauce. It's fresh.
I mean, it's like people ain't never seen fish fries. Yep. Yep, right.
Mountain Dew. I should have used the can. So don't you put some of that?
I'm gonna say if she acting like she on something. I'm sorry. Look how she gripping that fish and how she just, I mean, we know she eat horrible, chew horrible. We know all of that, right? But it just, what? Lord, you got this sweat on. I don't know what you got on. I don't know if that's your undergarments, if that's a swimsuit. this sweater, and it's hot as heck out there because we always talking about that just the other day. Everybody getting hit with a little bit of heat wave. You in South Carolina, and you got this sweater on. What is going on here? Keep looking around. Yes, I'm sorry. We just looked at that paperwork. I just pulled that up, the website. Wow. Right. That's probably what happened to Denise. Wow. Ran out to go get her something to eat, but not the kids. We know it's nothing new, but she do it all the time, so I got to keep saying it. And it's just that what irks me about her. That's why I say she's number one on my list because of this right here. The most you the boring, you the most boring out of all of them.
That's a big ass fish. How so tastes nasty? Tastes different, so it's some drug I mix up in my pot at home. So it tastes like it don't taste like Texas sweet. It's not supposed to be Texas sweet. It's supposed to be something like.
I know she felt that psychological exam they made her go take. I know she did. Because it's just the mere fact that you do this every day. You actually go, only thing you think about whenever you walk to that car and you got on your mind, you want to go get you something to eat. And the only person you thinking about is yourself. And you have 8 kids that can't really fend for themselves. I'm not talking about these 2 older ones because the sidekick be walking right beside her. So I'm not talking about those 2. Because this one that's right there with her, she gonna eat. But you got 8 kids that really can't fend for themselves. They can't just get in the car and drive and go get them something to eat. They can't order DoorDash, nothing. And all on your mind is just getting in that car and going and getting you some fried fish and French fries. And sitting in the car and eating it. Not even you pull up to order that food, you don't even think about getting a big family meal for the whole family. You just think about yourself. If anybody watched her videos and didn't know anything about her, you wouldn't even know she had those 8 other kids. Or even 9, because well, Papa grown as far as I'm concerned. But does she have 8 younger kids? You wouldn't even know it. And it's only like a 10-minute video, guys. It's not long. You don't do long videos. You don't have nothing to talk about. Yeah. It's just the audacity. That's why I watch this. If you just looking at
the audacity. I test to leave my drink in the cup. The hot sauce ain't hitting on nothing, so I can't say the hot sauce hitting.
Me too.
Fish is only good when it's hot. You got the hot one.
There's something going on. But she normally eats really horribly, but it seems like she's a whole lot more fidgety than she normally is. And the way she holding up the fish and yeah. It's something. It's something. Oh, what? Southside? Nika's a crook. Yeah, I knew that. I heard about all that. So yeah, that's why I told EB that. All right, so I've been telling y'all this. Keisha's baby's father and my ex-husband are brothers. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I knew she did. I knew she did rugs. That I did know. But that's one. But and still doing and still be yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you done heard them whisper it. Her and this sidekick right here. Yeah, she still be doing a little something something with these two older ones.
You want both of them.
How do you, girl? Oh, everybody know what fish look like. Fish look.
Let's see.
Let's see about. And you know it's in that car.
You will never eat that. You never eat.
You sound like the lady who work with me. So I never see you eat anything.
What's really wrong with you, man?
Because I don't have appetite, honey.
Really?
I don't want it.
Remember I feel like
I don't want it.
Fuck your hell.
She said the same thing today. I was like, dang, y'all be watching me like that. I don't want to eat. I do eat. I eat when I'm hungry. And like I'm starving.
Yeah.
I was hungry, but then that just don't hit. Like it's just nasty.
So good.
I don't want nothing else. That's it for the day.
Yeah, nasty dog.
You know what else I got for the rest of the day?
Orbit.
Gum.
Orbit.
Oh.
She actually sitting there, she pulling on that sweater.
Yeah, wings yesterday.
You came at the house like that. I know it's.
Lemon pepper, baby. Can't remix no Dr. Pepper, huh? We don't want to throw away food.
You don't want to throw away food. You don't want to.
I gotta get out of here. Once y'all visit, like, comment, subscribe. Gotta get out of here. Turn y'all post notification, post a video.
Yeah.
You know, post a video. I'm gonna see y'all on this house.
Come on, Mom. Here, she gave us a lot of names.
Later. We got that negativity in what? 2025. Bring the positivity in what? 2026. Let's repeat that. We got the negativity in 2025. Bring fish and fry back. Bring on the positivity in 2026. I'm still up fine. Done. Slim.
What?
I'm still up fine. Slim. Looking crazy. And I got air on in the car. A piece of the movies. The area of my grandma's house. So it'd be cold in her house. Let me see you. Hang on. Back this car. Piece to the movies. Bye, Bookies. Now I had to go dodge it. That's why I stopped eating. Because I had to stop. Yeah, get this house off of the dashboard, please. Just put it outside. See y'all later. Piece to the movies. Bye, Bookies. Mwah. You can make me love you.
Ooh,
You can make me love you. You can make me love you. Don't make me.
I just told you what it was for.
Oh, EB. Yo, I just. You heard say something about the grandmother's house being cold. That's the reason I let it go to the end like that. Because a lot of times she just be saying stuff and you got to kind of listen to what she's saying. Yeah, we looked at that one. I think I did a recording on that one, long hair. Yeah, I think I did a recording video on that one, but when they went to eat, when she got that food from Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, she'll say stuff if you just kind of listen, and she says something about the grandmother's house being cold. Yeah, so you ran out the house and you got no clothes on, a sweater to go get you some fish. Okay. No. So that's wild to me. But hold on, I'm going to show you some shorts that she put out. And remember, we just looked at the fact that you got this eviction. Let me see, even if it was a short. Let me see, where did I see that at? Oh no, in the short, it was a post. Okay, it was a post. Yeah, we just looked up the thing about the eviction. All right. And this is what you got going on out here in these streets. Like again, it's just the fact of those kids. Those kids just really have to suffer. And it's like she really don't care. She put Miss Nika enjoy the last night of bingo. So she had bingo. Because this was just done about 13 hours ago. So she had bingo. So she in the car eating fish and carrying on. But she can go to bingo. It put an eviction out on you and you at bingo. I mean, who do you think really want to see all this? Like, she loved to take pictures of herself. Yeah, like Danny say, just help. Somebody help. Somebody need to help. Somebody need to help them kids. Yeah, because this is ridiculous. Like bingo and lotto tickets and all this eating out, and your kids just whatever. And I believe again when I did the grocery haul, she was buying all that food for the grandmother's house. I don't think she was really selling it this time because she was doubling up on some stuff. So I think she was buying it all for the house, wherever they've been staying. That's what she was buying it for. Yeah, that's what I think. Now I know she sell foods. Now I know she do all of that, but I can kind of tell when she's doing that. I can based on the food that she buys. Even like I think when she calls herself doing that WIC order, she never shows herself doing WIC by using her WIC. I believe that was one of the times that she was selling the food too. Yeah. Let's see. Something small. This ain't her first week. She's been evicted in Colombia several times. Who's going to rent to her? Yeah. That's what anybody when you got several evictions, right? Not many adults eat before the children. It's the trifling, selfish ones who eat off the kids' government benefits, always eat first and barely feed their kids. Exactly. And that's what I like about Shayla. Like you can tell because she get government assistance because all them kids and she don't work and she feed her kids. You know what I'm saying? It's more than the notion to have that many kids, first off. And you're gonna be relying on the government, then use it for what you're using it for. I mean, use the government assistance what you're supposed to be using it for. Yeah. And for me, it ain't even eating before her kids. It's eating without her kids. Like she literally sit in the car every day and eat without her kids. It's almost like, do you even care if they eat? This is summer. Do you even care? And the last couple of summers that I've seen her, I've always thought this. Like, the kids don't get, you might, I know maybe last summer, could have been last summer, you go home and you cook one meal. Well, okay, that's all they eating on the summer day is one meal. And of course, we already know her food is slop. What about breakfast? What about lunch? It's like, girl, busy running the streets, feeding yourself. But you want to get always trying to sit your ass up here and talk about what the reactors are saying. Yeah, and ain't nobody telling no lies. Like, come on. You do not feed your kids. You nutritionally neglect your children. Whenever I do videos just on her, you look at my agendas, I've been saying that about her. You nutritionally neglect your children. You emotionally neglect your children. Like, your kids in 16 and still over in somebody's elementary class and all this. Like, you don't care nothing. Those kids are just your government handouts. That's it. That's all those kids are to her. She don't talk about none of their accomplishments because they don't have any, unfortunately. But you got your ass at bingo. Okay. And again, that's why she at the top of my list. Because this right here. No kids ain't never got no fried fish from a restaurant. They got to eat her nasty. They got to eat her nasty fish in that old dirty grease. You know, so they don't get no fresh fried fish like that. And I don't even think she really feed them then, Ellen. I think she barely do that. I know long hair don't care. I know me and you right there together when it comes to her. We right there together. Because I can't stand the way them kids and then that sidekick of hers, those your siblings. And you don't care either. You don't care either. Yep. Well, she used the deal with her is in the past, she would buy a little bit, but then she would use the rest of it and buy for other people and they will pay her. So that's what she would do. And if you seen that refrigerator in that little apartment they were living in, that refrigerator was so small. And the one time she showed us bringing the food in and trying to put food in the refrigerator, you can see the stuff she was taking out. Like that refrigerator would be empty. That's why I say even someone says she come home late at night and cook. Even then, I don't believe she was doing a lot because there's no food in the house. And she keep a lot of stuff in the car, in the trunk. She had a bunch of food in the car the food would even be in the house. Yeah. And that's why I say when she bought those 2 cases of water, as simple as that might be, Nika don't ever buy 2 cases of water. She don't ever buy all them boxes of cereal, bag of cereal, and the individual cereals. She don't do that. She don't buy those eggs like that. She don't buy no 36 eggs at a time. That's not what she do. 2 gallons of milk from Walmart? No, she be running to the dollar store buying 1 gallon of milk. Yeah. Conniving. Oh, Haywood out there making videos and smoking cigars and shit. He a bust ass ninja too. He make his because I see it over there on Reddit. Yeah, he put up videos smoking cigars and like his life is just living his life like it's golden. Yeah, he part of the problem too. Only deal is we don't see him riding around eating. So yeah, we get on her because she put up more videos than him, but he ain't worth the darn either. He not. You know how your kids living, and it's what you do. Wow. Hey Mocha. Happy Sunday. Hey Kelly. Make sure I'm missing anybody. Aruna, hello, hello. Hey, Kelly, Ellen, welcome in. Marjorie, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Anita, Southside, welcome. Hello, hello. How everybody doing? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get over here. And Nika is one of the reasons why, even before, I've always felt like this about government handouts um, and people abusing the system and all that. She's just a bona fide person. Like when you make that comment, you can go straight to her. She's one of the ones you can go straight to. Shanika Grant, when you want to talk about people abusing the system, Shanika Grant. You know what I'm saying? Like you got somebody you can call, put a name to it. I can put a name to it. Just abusing the system, you know. And why I don't feel no waste tied if they take food stamps, they need to revamp the whole system because there are people out here that need the benefits and can't get them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ain't no way Leah turned 16 yesterday in middle school, and HJ, big 13-year-old ass, just got social promoted from third grade to fifth grade. And I don't, and again, you know, she in Sumter and their educational system is, they're in South Carolina, so they're a little behind. But even for the school system to allow that is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Not now, again, I'm not there. I don't know the conversations they have. I don't know what's being done behind the scenes. So I don't know if they tried to talk to the mother and get it rectified. And we are obviously know she don't care. I don't know what protocols have been put in place. I don't know any of that. But that's, yeah. But who's suffering? The kids and even the teachers. I mean, him, his big self in the class like that, and all them other little kids up in there. That's wild. And he's probably very disruptive because he's older than the kids. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But let's move it along. That's where we at with that, right? And again, for me, is the kids are suffering. You know, hey, cinnamon, the kids are suffering. So and it's that also it's that thing. And the kids don't even know this big wide world out here. Like I just said earlier, kids crying with their families watching the Knicks win. Like this one little boy, like, oh my God, he was crying so hard. He was so happy the Knicks won. Him and his dad, the whole family, just they're watching, but the dad and the son was just crying so hard. And it was a little young boy. He couldn't have been no more than maybe 10, 11. Like that's the life. Just enjoying those moments with your family. Just these kids don't get that. They just don't get that. They just don't even know that life. Yeah, they can see it on the internet just like anybody else, but when are they going to be able to experience it? Hmm. Yes, that part, Ellen. Every aspect of motherhood, she is neglectful, abusive, all of that. When your kids don't have grooming products, they got to go to school smelling, and they the ones get picked on. He break it. All they get are off-brand Crocs from the dollar store. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's why I say she part of the problem too, because them kids can see that she always with you. They can see the video. She get to eat. I don't care who buying the food. You two still sitting in the car eating, riding around together. All right, it does all that. Them kids can see that. Like the mistreatment came from my mother and my sister. Yeah. So Yeah, but let me move on here. Let me get this. We're gonna do a flashback. Before we do that though, y'all, of course, we're gonna get in this comment box and y'all gonna give y'all thoughts just like we did the other day. But we're gonna do a flashback on Betty Joe. I'm not dealing with that bullcrap. She trying to be live today. Whatever. I'll see what that's about later. I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, Naya knows what it's like, but Naya is carrying a lot. She's carrying around her traumatic childhood. She's carrying around all the lies, the deceits, everything that her mother did back then, what she's doing now, what she's going to do in the future. She's carrying all the secrets. She sits in that car every day and listens to her mama lie. And when somebody come up against her mother, she's there defending, and she already know that her mother lies, her mother is neglectful, her mother is abusive, and she sit right there and defend it. Think about when CPS came that time when she was on live and Naya was in the back doing all that cursing, knowing your mom in the damn wrong, but she was staying right there with her. So she's a part of the problem. She's part of the problem too. Yeah. So she's carrying it all. So she's part of the problem. She's in the problem and she's part of the problem. She has 2 or 3 roles, in my opinion. But okay, talking about Betty Joe. Yeah. So what did we say the other day? Majority of the people in the comment section was like, she hit the channel, she just doing it for attention. Yes. And I gave my thoughts, and only thing I was wrong on was she was cleaning up her channel, because she didn't clean up her channel. But I knew exactly when it all popped off that it was just about her wanting attention. Okay. And I kind of slid in there a little bit, and I said she didn't like that Jasmine and was getting attention. Yeah. She really got upset when she seen Jasmine and Chrissy battling on TikTok, having them a good time. And then Jasmine over here battling and talking to all these other women, just doing what you do when you on your social media, right? Just doing what you do. She can't stand it. She can't stand to see Jasmine getting along with whoever she getting along with. She can't stand to see Chrissy and Jasmine getting along. As far as they done went on TikTok battling each other. The nerve of y'all to get all this attention. So let me go ahead and hide my page so everybody will talk about me. While the whole time she over there posting on TikTok her old fugazi old videos on TikTok. That's horrible. That is so horrible. That's what you got to do to get attention. Somebody else is getting attention. They don't have nothing to do with you. What Jasmine doing ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't care, and I'm not getting in the conversation about Jasmine and Chrissy and who friends with who. There are plenty of people in this world that fall out with people and they become friends again. Again, that's a case-by-case situation. I think it ain't for me to say who should be friends and who should not be friends. I'm not getting into that. That's where I'm going with this. I'm not. Okay. But it's sad to me that another grown woman, you that mad, envious, and jealous that they getting the attention, whether it's good or bad attention, because everybody got their own thoughts and opinions on it, whether it's good or bad. Yeah. And them two can't come together and do whatever they doing. They trying to make some money. Right? Yeah. So you had to hide your page so you can sit back and see who all gonna talk about it. Yeah, Cassie, at that point. And I know I wasn't around when they were going at it and dragging each other. I don't care about all that. That's just, I'm saying for me. Hey, Carmen, if I can speak. Hey, Carmen. Okay. You know, yes, they put it online, so people gonna talk about it, you know. And again, you know, hey, they had a knockout, fallout, whatever they had it. And if they talked about it as two grown women and put it to the side, then let it be at that. Plenty of people have issues or may have a fallout with a friend. I don't think none of them are friends, to be honest with you, because they don't really know each other. But if they call themselves friends and they mature enough to get past it, then let it be what it's gonna be, right? My conversation is about her being jealous about it. And you want to go hide your page because you want people to come and talk about you and make up a whole bunch of damn stories so you seem important. But you couldn't do it for oh so long because you know you need the money. All right. So, and then you again want to be over there posting on TikTok because you know that's where Jasmine them at on TikTok. So, yeah. So, we're going to go do I'm going to show this clip. I want to show this. Let me go here. And then we're going to get into it. Because, yeah, let me see. Let me find it. And I'm sure you. I'm going to tell you which old video we're going to go back to and look at.
A person who constantly needs attention will destroy everyone around them because no amount of assurance is enough for someone who's empty inside. They need constant validation, constant praise, constant reactions, and if they don't get it, they create chaos just to be seen. They'll start arguments for attention, play victim for attention, disappear for attention, disrespect people just to see who's going to chase them. And this is a scary part. People like that will drain everyone around them. Just imagine them draining you emotionally and calling it love. You see, healthy people, they know how to sit with themselves. They don't need the room revolving around them every second to feel valuable. But emotionally starving people, they'll turn relationships into emotional prisons. You'll spend your whole life trying to fill a void in someone that only they can heal. And eventually, you're going to realize that you're not in a relationship, not in a friendship or a family bond anymore. You're in survival mode. Because when someone constantly needs attention just to feel alive, they will sacrifice your peace, your energy, and your mental health just to feed their ego.
And that's where she at. She'll do anything to get attention, no matter what it's about. She gonna do whatever she needs to do to get attention. That's a dangerous place to be. Dangerous place to be. Okay. So what we're going to look at is this one. And this one I'm going to show. I'm already talking in this one because this is one I did a reaction on. But this is the one I've kind of referenced several times before when she was on the phone yelling with Carmen. I just want to bring this back because I think someone said it the other day. This also gives people an insight when we're talking about these things about her and how she conducts herself and how she moves. This is some of the things that we're talking about with her, what we have seen her do. Now, this was just from 6 months ago. But yeah, and this is one of the videos. I don't think it's on her page anymore. She probably hid this one. But we're going to look at some of this. We're not going to look at the whole thing today, I don't believe. But again, it has an agenda on it and all of that. So I will play that. I will pause it, of course, as we go through it. But you're going to hear me talking because this is when I did a reaction on again, like 6 months ago. Because that's when this happened. So this was before she went to jail. Okay. So let's get into it. Share the video out do all the things. Let's go. We're setting the tone. This is going to be a long agenda today, guys, because of what's going on in the video. All righty. So we have words of the day. Word of the day. This comes from, I put in the question, what is a disorder called when a parent ignores a child? A long question, but I just kind of trying to get a feel out here. And I want to say this, I'm not a psychologist, child psychologist, or a child psychiatrist. Okay, so I'm not here trying to diagnose anybody. This is just my opinion, what I see. And since Google is out there and it's free, I use it. So I want to make that clear. On top of it, it's not about being malicious or mean-spirited. It's just about talking about what's seen, the actions, the behaviors, the words, because that's real. And there's something tied to it. So that's what we're talking about when I'm talking about words of the day, images, quotes, setting the vibe. So this here again, going back to what I initially said, I put in the question, what is a disorder, or what is it called when a parent, and I may have said mother, ignores their child or their children? And it went into, it's not really necessarily a disorder behavior, but there are some conversations behind it. So here we go. Parental conditions, while emotional neglect is a behavior, it may be associated with various parental mental health issues, including depression or anxiety, substance use disorders, personality disorders, such as narcissistic or borderline personality disorder, unresolved trauma from their own childhood. And my thing is in a way, so I can't see the other one, but I think it's a genetic lack of health or emotional intelligence. To me, that's bingo for her. And it's sad that you can look at all of these and link it to her. And sometime in some situations, you may have wanted. And I would also put this with Nika, what we just talked about. This same conversation, as we just said, we can relate this to Nika as well. Right? Same situation with these women over here. Two might be borderline. No, I think all of these are linked up to her just from what she displays. All right, let's go. And I also have this, of course, if you've been here, you look, this is for Liv, of course, you look more on your phone. Guys, I actually been running this same little page right here for 6 months. I didn't realize this same right here, what we're looking at, that I've been running this for 6 months on Liv. That's something. So I'm looking back at what my own thing I posted, and I'm still running that 6 months later. Wow. Then the mirror of your actual life. Now, sorry guys, hold on. All the time, but it don't take a lot of time. And the deal with them, what's going to make their situation different is that they're split between two home environments. And I don't know what I said here, but I'm just pausing it and just to say this. This is what I mean when I'm talking about why I talk about these women, the effects on the children. And again, we probably won't ever see these effects because we don't know what social media is going to be like once these kids get a little bit older, you know, where their lives lead. They might be on social media, they may not, but we can see young adults out here right now, that move like this because they are operating with these traumas, you know, the emotional regulation. You know, we meet adults like this all the time, whether it's in relationships, any kind of ships. We're running into these people because of situations that happened when they were children, because that's how everybody's operating and things that happen in your childhood, good, bad, or indifferent. We all moving and operating like that. All right. So, you know, all right.
You know who are you?
So again, this is from 6 months ago. And she titled this, "Why is my Dusty BD's girlfriend calling my phone?" Now, I'm sure some of you, most of you may be seeing this. Again, it's from 6 months ago. Yeah, we just going back, strolling back and looking at some things she's said and done. So some people can kind of see why we feel how we feel about her when it comes to her children. Okay. Because this video is not, as far as I know, it's not on her page. So her new people probably wouldn't see this if they wasn't following her over 6 months ago.
You know who.
So this here is her on the phone with quote unquote Joey's, I don't know, wife, girlfriend, I don't know. Here's the deal. Liv has been online all day. Now, she made a comment the other day she wasn't going to be online because she's going to have her kids this weekend. She has been on live all day today. This is a Saturday where she should have been spending her day with her kids because remember, she didn't have the Thanksgiving break. But she is spending her time on live and it has been pure chaos the whole time. Now, the reason I chose to do this because of some things, some lies, because we know she's a pathological liar, and just the fact that you're doing this and the kids are there. And this is what I mean about the effects on the kids. This is considered emotional neglect. And she has to do everything online. I'm so baffled why she has to do everything online. A 35-year-old woman with 5 kids standing there saying she's pregnant again, in quotation marks, with a waist trainer on, makeup, wig, dress. When you see the kids coming back and forth in the back, hair don't look like it's been done, clothes don't look together, one standing around with bald spots on the head. But she got her nerves to do all this rah-rah we getting ready to hear. It's so ignorant and so low vibrational, so itchy guy, ay. Oh my God. I gotta laugh at my own self. I be saying any damn thing. Oh gosh. Like, this is so project. She want to act like she's above everybody, and we all know the stereotypes. Let's just be real about what we do about it. She falls right in line with it. Right in line with it. And then I'm just gonna tie it all up because I'm not gonna cover all these rah-rah videos that she did. You got your nerve to call the police after you ran over to TikTok. Oh, okay. Let's go. And if you don't want to deal with the cursing, because you know she has limited language, and this is how she thinks she's winning something by all the cursing. So if you're not into all of that, then this is not for you. Okay.
Yeah, you just posted my child on your YouTube.
What is your name, darling?
My name is Carmen.
Carmen. Okay, hi, Carmen. This is Bev. You know about me, right? Okay, cool. So who do you think I am?
I already know who you is.
Okay, so you were...
Now listen, AJ right there. And she's doing all that negative energy, flipping the hair. She really thinks that grandiose delusion that I talked about in the other video. Here it is on display. Something is really wrong with this girl.
Go. My child on your YouTube. So what's the problem?
So you've been on my YouTube channel. You watch me on YouTube?
You pop up on the reactor, so I clicked on your stuff. So you on your live. You put my child on your live. So I'm calling you asking what's the problem with my child that you posted on your YouTube, because it can get there.
Girl, who are you threatening, number one? Do you know who I am? Number one. Do you know who you're talking to? And how did you even get my phone number?
Our baby daddy, first of all, he gave me your number because
And you can tell she's doing all this performing for YouTube. Look how she keeps looking and making the faces and all that. And knowing good and well, if she walked out her door and any of these people approached her, she'll be running and screaming and calling the police. She would close that door so fast. If she opened that door and Carmen was standing there, she'll shut that door so fast. This right here, boy. Whole performance. Everybody's not gonna play with you.
told him to give.
Girl, he never gives you shit. What are you talking about? You took it out his phone?
Bitch, I'm at work. You put my child on your YouTube.
Why are you watching my YouTube channel? Why?
And she's busy deflecting. Answer her question. And it's like she feels she can do what she wants to do, say what she want to say, but nobody else can. And that's why I say everybody is not going to play with her. It's just not going to be.
Are you watching my YouTube channel? I'll put whoever the fuck I want, honey buns.
Go down there and beat your ass.
Girl, you ain't finna beat shit. The fuck? You're just a fan. Get out.
And look who shows up in the back listening. Every weekend, these kids come to her house. This is the mess she kick up. All last week when the kids wasn't there, you didn't have this chaos. Of course, you kicked it up that Sunday with your pregnancy storyline, and you kicked that up. But now the kids are here. This is what you choose to do.
You're just a fan. You're just a fan. And you know what? Your baby daddy came out here and was eating my pussy. Do you know that?
Oh, honey, I know, and I don't care.
And why would you say all this? And you know that girl is listening. You close the door like she can't hear you. She is trash.
You're mad because you are baby.
What was the point of even saying that? Like, it was nothing about anything SCX. Carmen's just asking about the picture, and she has to go to the SCX conversation. It's like she wanted to try to hit below the belt because why? And this is what she do all the time. Y'all really think about it. Every single time someone that comes at her, she always has to go to the SCX conversation or how somebody looks. That's her only two defenses. And it don't even be about that. The woman didn't call up and say, oh, I heard you were sleeping with my baby daddy. That wasn't the conversation. And look at the look on her face. This is why we say you're very evil and demonic, because even having this conversation online wasn't necessary. When that woman called, you could have got off the live or been like, hey, I'm not going to do this with you right now. My kids are here.
And they didn't want to stay over there with you.
No, I'm not mad at all, girl. He's a mess. He is a mess. No, I'm not.
What's the issue? You posted my child. I don't say nothing about y'all child.
You can't. No. You came in my chat. You came in my chat and
Answer her question. You keep deflecting. Like she says, she don't say nothing about your child. You did that. I don't care who. I'm not even gonna get into that. The picture and all. Okay, all of that, whatever. But why did you do it? Why are you over there in the reactors chat? Like everybody says, you be watching the reactors. So you all over there on the reactors chat, doing screenshots, and then you turn around and show it on your page. Why? She has a very valid question. Why? And this recap, you in the reactors on the reactors page. Why? Let's go there. Number 2, why are you screenshotting the picture? Damn, I asked some good questions. This SpongeBob screen. Hey, Puerto Rican queen. Saying how you really feel. Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. I love it. Yes. And I'm with you when you're right. I am with you when you're right. Yes, just pathetic. And even though we've heard, most of us, I'm sure, have heard this, just here looking at it again, and this was 6 months ago. And when I know I'm always saying the kids, every time they go over there, this is what they experience. And I've mentioned this several times. Because guys, this happened and they went to school. She didn't see them anymore. Then she went to jail. Number 3, why are you showing it on your YouTube? This woman didn't do that to you.
My child on your YouTube is irrelevant, and me of Joey on your YouTube is irrelevant. I don't give a fuck who said you this.
then why did you come in my chat? Why did you come in my chat?
You popped up on my YouTube.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if they were in the same city, she would have had this. She would have saw her. I do believe. Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's why I say, at some point in time, everybody's not gonna play with this girl. Yep.
Shit. As the reactor, whoever reacts to your shit, so I clicked on your shit. So I went on there, and you just put my child on your YouTube.
I didn't put your child. Actually, you want to talk about the reactors? The reactors put your child out there, babes, not me.
That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. But why did you do it? The reactor don't have no connection to you and Joey. Why did you do it? That's her question, and you can't answer the question. You just want to keep cursing and deflecting.
And whatever, they sent it to you, obviously, and you want to go on YouTube and talk about it.
Okay, and I went on YouTube and talked about it because that's my baby daddy, and I can talk about it.
About my baby, it'll weird about my baby when our child look alike.
They do look alike. And number 2, that's your baby. So what? That's your baby. That has nothing to do with her child. That's what she's saying to you, idiot. You clown ass. That's what she's saying. Your child, her child has nothing to do with what you two got going on. And this is the woman right here. This is a woman. Because she called you. She don't have to go to TikTok, sit on TikTok and talk about you and go here, go there. She went straight to the source. Kudos.
First of all, you should have came to me as a woman, but instead you wanted to drop down in my chat, right?
She did just come to you as a woman. She lives in another state, so she did the next best thing was call you and not try to go online and do it. That's the part you try to deflect away from. Yeah, you busy talking about the chat and all that. She's on the phone with you right now. Handle it how it needs to be handled. But we know you can't do that. And it showed right here. She did what a woman would have done, that's call your ass since she couldn't come and knock on your door.
Did I drop down in your chat? I never.
She is coming to you as a woman, but you should have been a woman and not even put her baby's picture up there. How about that?
On your chat, I went on there too.
And I say this in everyone because I do stop it a lot, guys, because yeah, I give my opinion, my commentary, my judgments, my thoughts, and I'm not on her side at all. I'm not on Liv's side at all. Liv is trash to me. And she can say all day long, you think I miss you? Why you? Because I can. Just like what you said, because you can. Just like you can do what you want to do, I can do what I want to do. The only difference is me and you ain't the same because I'm on a much higher plane than you. I stepped down to even talk about you. Come on now. And when I'm done talking with you, I have to go vibrate higher because the people I hang around don't move like this. Mm-hmm. My life is nothing like you. But that's not about me. Let's go.
Look, I never said anything on your chat at all, okay? There's other people that's here that watches you and probably went on there talking shit or whatever they had to say. But I'm calling you personally because you put my child on your...
I didn't put your child on anything. And I don't like the fact...
You just got on live or on live now. What I'm telling you is...
You did put a child. You showed the picture. Like, again, she just wants to deflect and try to make it sound like she's so big and bad. And she, listen to her. Watch.
My child off your YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck what you and Joey got going on.
We don't have nothing going on. We're officially done forever.
Because you're mad because he don't want to be in Texas. That's
girl, no, I'm not. Joey is a lying, cheating weirdo.
I know what Joey is.
Okay, so what are you talking about? I'm upset. Are you upset that he doesn't want to be with you? Is that why you're deflecting that onto me?
We live together.
Okay, thank you for telling me.
Why am I upset though? You told me I'm upset.
Girl, I don't know. You should be upset that he came down here and was fucking on me, but he lives with you. Isn't that weird?
I'm never upset, honey. That's not a problem. I don't give a fuck what Joey do. But you personally posted my child on YouTube.
So you're okay with Joey going around fucking other women and living with you?
See how she always tried to deflect away from what the woman was talking about? Because she thought she was winning with that. And she was right. You were very upset that he left because you was up there talking about how you loved him and this and that and this. You were all in awe and goo over this man, talking about he was going to get a job there in Texas. You were saying all of that. Man driving your car all around the little city, going meet his people. Didn't take you, but all out meeting his people and doing all the things. But all you can talk about is the fact he came there and effed you. So what? So what? That don't. I mean, again, we keep saying this about you. That's nothing. That's nothing. That means nothing. It's nothing. Obviously, it wasn't all that. He left. Oh, okay. So again, she keeps staying on topic, but you can't seem to do that.
But you said ill. You said ill.
Oh, because your child does not look like me. Your child does not look like my child. That's why I said ill.
She doesn't.
Yeah, she does look just like your child. They look just alike. Just because you see one picture. You acting like Kalani's just some pretty little girl, and she's not. And I don't, again, really like talking about the kids, but it's not giving what you think it's giving. So you said, ooh. So because they ooh to your child's pale as she is. And I still feel the same way today. It ain't giving what you think.
Because somebody posted on my thing and said they look like twins.
They look nothing alike.
What do you mean? They got the same eyes and fucking ears and shit.
Hell nah. My baby don't have them ears. And I'm not trying to even talk shit about your baby. I'm just saying my baby does not look like your baby. at all.
But you said ill on your YouTube channel, so I called Joey and told him to give me your number so I can tell you ill weird. Ill weird. You posted us on your channel for what?
Because I can. So keep your ass off the fucking internet.
Now your investigators are finding some.
I told them to invest. Baby, hush. Listen to me. Hush and listen to me. Hush.
So if she was in somebody's face trying to say that, they would knock her out. And I'm just waiting for the day because I want to see this rah-rah that she got going on. And I'm not even a violent person. I don't like watching anything like that. I don't get into all that at all. That's not my life. But there comes a time when something different has to be done. And that's all I'm going to say.
That's cool that he called you every day. Girl, you got him, okay? I don't want him. He's a hot fucking mess, okay? He's a man-child. You got him, okay? But listen to me. You are with the most biggest piece of shit, and if I want to post something, I'm going to post it. If you don't want nothing to do with this YouTube shit, stay the fuck off of it, okay? Because you think, oh, bitch, I didn't post shit. The fucking reactors that you watch posted your baby, stupid. I didn't post shit.
And they right there listening to her.
You're calling me because you're an Olivia fan, bitch. That's why you're calling me. What the fuck else are you calling me for?
And this is the great mother that they always talk about. This is the great mother. Yes, Karen, this is the one when we doing a throwback. This is when Carmen called her. And she's doing all the performing for the internet. That's why she's standing right in front of the camera. That's why she got on speakerphone, because it was all about performing for the internet while her kids are there listening. Yeah. But again, I've never done anything wrong to my kids. I've never done anything wrong. This is right here. This is okay. This is a typical, and yes, we know there are some households out here. This is what they do. Yes, there are. And who suffers? The kids. They the one got to deal with the traumatics of all of this, the drama of all this, the toxicity of all this. Yes, the kids suffer because of households like this.
You ain't
bitch, you ain't shit. What the fuck? You're his fucking 4th, 5th baby mama, bitch. You think you're something? What the fuck? Big deal? That is a big deal. That's nasty.
You fucked him once and got pregnant, kept the baby.
Oh my God, I don't care. And you knew him for years and years and years and still decided to have.
Bam. She said that you fucked him once and got pregnant and kept the baby. And then she gonna try to flip it. You fucked him once and got pregnant, and he ain't been back to see you. He ain't been around. He ain't thought nothing about it. He ain't even come see that child, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about. Well, we've already been saying this man ain't been around for 2 years because he didn't care. Listen to her, watch her. And the only reason he came, why? Because she scammed for the money and bought the plane tickets. He still wouldn't have came. This wouldn't even be going on right now, where only thing she can argue is that they had SCX. That wouldn't even happen. This wouldn't even be going on. This right here would have never happened if he didn't come there. And the only reason he came because she bought the plane tickets. And she's, of course, y'all know, scammed the money in Florida and got the plane tickets for him to come. He wouldn't have never seen that. He wouldn't have never laid eyes on that little girl. And she doing all this right here, knowing that. Now, the people in her chat didn't know that. But yeah, so think about that. She was standing here doing all of this when she know good and well the only reason he came because she bought the tickets.
His baby, you dumb bitch. You saw him come and go with all types of different bitches and you still had his baby. Ew, I'm not mad. I'm happy for you. you. I'm so happy that you got cheating ass Joey.
Child.
Bitch, I will not get nothing off nothing. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. The fuck? You ain't running a...
Who talks like that? So you have a penis now? So project. You are such a project ratchet girl. Listen to you. Ew. Ew.
fuck thing. Fuck you running with your ugly ass, weird ass looking baby. Fuck out of here with your gremlin looking child. Fuck out of here. The fuck?
Yeah, but as soon as somebody says something about your kid, no, let me back up because she don't really care about her kids, but other people do, and like you tend to say you stand 10 toes about yours. So do other people. So do other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate that too. She said a lot, guys. My D-I-C-K. Girl, and that lets you know that she can't argue intelligently, if that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what to say. She just, whatever come out her mouth. She always, my D-I, get off my D. Girl, what are you talking about? Like, it's so flawed. When you start going, it's already flawed, but dang, you just take it all the way down to where what you saying is just like, wah, 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 every single time. And you got to yell over the person. You still ain't, because I wanted to. Yeah, because you know it was stupid to put that baby's picture up there like that. And again, people in her chat, and I'm going to keep remembering, I know exactly who said it in her chat the other day, because that person is always in her chat windmilling for her. I've never seen you talking about other people's kids. Really? And why did the baby have to be called all these names? What did the little girl have to do with this? The mother's just asking you a question. Why does she have to be all those names? And then the other day she even said, and yet they talking about my kids. Oh.
Fuck. This bitch keeps calling me. Don't call me. You want to talk about the reactors? Bitch,
Don't hang up in her face and answer questions and talk like a real woman and stop talking like a teenager. You didn't answer her question at one time. You want to go straight to the insults.
reactors got your baby posted. Honey, not me. This is a reactor posting your child and your baby daddy that lives with you. Ew. How dare you? I hate pick-me-ass hoes. Pick-me-ass bitches that I don't give a fuck what he does. He comes home to my house, though.
Look at her standing there bad built with a fajo or waist tray that you supposed to be pregnant. Look at her. But she swear up and down she's just the bee's knees. It doesn't matter. You think she's a pick-me, but you let him come to your house and lay down and have sex with you, and he ain't done nothing for you or Kalani in the last 2 years. So what are you? You want to call her pick-me, but what are you? Because he left you and went back over there, and that's for them to deal with. Just like I say with Gerard and Nisha, you busy want to call her desperate, but what are you? You standing there in a bathroom with 5 kids in that small apartment, listen to you yell about a man that you was effing that don't want you. What are you? You're standing in the bathroom yelling to another woman, calling her all kinds of vulgar names, using all kinds of vulgar language while your 5 kids sit in the other room. And you spent all day doing this. After they had the WWE that morning, now here we are this afternoon, all up into the night. Drop the mic. I was really saying something right there. Uh, Cassie. Oh God. Hey J Lap, I've been seeing what you've been saying. Let me see here. But Liv posted Joey and Carmen way before this talk. Yeah, and she knew about, like someone else said in here, she knew about Joey. I mean, she knew about Carmen, but she was willing to lay down with him anyway. Okay, but everybody else is a pick me. But you knew about Carmen, but you were still willing to lay down with him anyway. That wasn't about him seeing his child. That was about you thinking you getting ready to be in a relationship with this man. That's why you titled one of the lives "Daddy's Home." Yeah, that girl, please. That's what it was. You thought he was coming there to really be with you. Right, right. She not a, yeah, you right. She ain't a pick me. She a picked over. Let's see. She can handle confrontation, so she never answers questions. Yeah, she deflects, call pain. Yeah, that's exactly. And talk over you. Because even when she do the panels, she talk over the people. And if y'all was trying to tell somebody to shut up, shut up, shut up. That's a good way for somebody to, if you in person, to fire off on you. Because I've noticed she do that a lot too. Always telling the person to shut up. And something about that is very, very triggering, right? Very triggering. Mm-hmm. And somebody came in and said, "What you missed?" We doing a throwback with this call, with this live when she was on the phone with Carmen, and we just again pointing out her actions and what she was doing. And as I stated in when I was talking in the clip, she was on live all day this day. And earlier that day, she was on live in the kitchen. The kids got to fighting. This is when the kids was mollywopping each other, the two older kids, and she didn't know what to do. Okay, so she was on live all day, all the way up until the night. She even went over to TikTok. Like she was literally on live the whole day. The police got called, all of that. Yeah. Just it was a horrible, horrible, horrible weekend.
Bitch, that nigga don't pay no bills. You dusty? Ew. Talking about I'm upset because that nigga's with you. Bitch, ew.
And you are. This body, this suit, this outfit she got on is throwing me. It's a distraction. Bad built. Okay? But he's all these negative things. But before he came, remember, he was the best man. He was your mate. He's the best father. You had nothing negative to say about him because you were so busy dogging out Gerard. And she even said at some point, even on TikTok, because she's playing music over there, so you can't really get too much of the screen recordings. He got mad because I went to go see my other baby daddy. I'll be mad too. That's how she act. Everything about her is men. She has no self-awareness, no self-esteem about herself at all. She is a horrible person. And there's 5 kids in that apartment right now. Oh boy. And let's not forget, she was also saying that Joey was paying for AJ's daycare. Joey was paying for this. Joey was paying for that. Now she got all this negative, which we know she was lying. But now she got all these negative things to say about the man, which, that's her MO. This is how she always do with all the men. They good until they not, all right? And it always be lies, but they so great until they're not. And looking like she wearing a float around her waist. Okay. And if you look at her, that little stomach down there, she still got it today. Pregnant, and she still got that little stomach down there. And And this was all because Joey denied being the father of this baby she's pregnant with now. She was trying to pin on him because she wanted him to come back to Florida. But come back to Florida or come back to Texas? Let's see. Months before, she was only saying Joey was, taking care of Kalani, sending money. He was just the best. Just the best. Now all this, she got all this to say about the man. This girl. Let's continue.
The fuck? You're with a nigga who don't even claim you. You're with a nigga who comes to Texas and fucks on me for 2 weeks straight and goes back to you? Oh, but I'm the loser. I'm losing. You're winning.
You are losing. You're losing at life. What losing and talking about this one dude is so minute. You're losing at life. And the mere fact that you're doing all this and your kids are soaking it all in, you're losing at life. Bingo. You're standing in a bathroom yet again, putting your life on display, creating a digital footprint that's going to be out here.
Bitches are waiting out here. Ugh. I'm so disgusted with myself. And then this bitch has talking about she never been on my channel. Bitch, you're a fucking weirdo. You watch me. You're watching me right now, you weird ass bitch. Your nigga was eating my pussy for weeks.
Who said you this?
Then why did you come in my chat? Why did you come in my chat?
You talked up on my YouTube shit as a reactor, whoever reacted.
She always bragging about a man doing extra acts to her. But he left you. Rewind. He only came because you bought the ticket. And then he left you, and he left luggage. He was so busy trying to get the hell out of Dodge. And that's the only thing you can say he did for 2 weeks. He didn't even take y'all to McDonald's. He didn't take his daughter out shopping for clothes. He did nothing. All you could talk about is SCX for what y'all did for 2 weeks. That's it. He didn't spend no money on you.
I'm the loser. I'm losing. You're winning. You bitches are winning out here. Ugh.
Yeah, people are winning out here. Everybody's not a dumpster fire. Everybody's life is not in shambles. Everybody's life has not been in shambles since they were in middle school. Again, and I'm going to keep saying it throughout this video, guys, so please don't get tired of me, but this was disturbing to me, is that she's doing this and there's 5 kids listening to her.
I'm so disgusted with myself. And then this bitch has talking about she never been on my channel. Bitch, you're a fucking weirdo. You watch me. You're watching me right now, you weird ass bitch. Your nigga was eating my pussy for weeks. You weird ass bitch. And I'm not trying to be nasty like that, but you're gross. You're disgusting.
No, you're gross and disgusting because you keep saying that. That's all you got. You can't talk about nothing else that he done for you. That's all you got. That means nothing, especially when you let every man that come around you do that. It's nothing special. Come on now. You're gross, you're nasty, and you're irresponsible. Because you keep sitting, you're screaming it from the rooftop. So again, your kids can hear you. Yeah.
You sound overweight. You sound out of shape. Sorry, your baby's not cute. She don't look nothing like my Kaivani. Don't ever get it fucked up. Okay? The fuck? Period, point blank. The fuck that nigga giving you my number for? Bitch, I ain't your baby daddy, ho. You ain't got shit to do with me. The fuck? You don't want to be a
Why does she think all this cursing means something? It don't mean nothing coming from her because she's an uneducated fool. She can't even talk in a normal tone. He gave the number because that's what he wanted to do because you're nothing but a piece of crap to him. That's why he gave it a number. And he gave it a number because she's standing on business. She don't need to come into your chat. She calling you direct. But you hung up in the face so you can yell like this instead of being an adult and talking on the phone and taking accountability that you should have not shown that woman's picture, that baby's picture.
YouTube shit will keep your weird, irrelevant fucking ass off this.
Come on now, Karen. Come on. For the last 2 years to be exact, right? For the last 2 years. That part. Yeah. Joy was the same. Hey, SK Lee. Joy was the same one that she used his name to get one of those apps. He found out, got mad. He came to the apartment. She called the police, but she showed the Australian police at the door. Oh, cool. Liv thinks she's beginning, not realize she's actually the end, right? She was mad at Carmen, got him to come back, and she can't even get them to stay, right? Hey, Pretty Stone. And the fact he gave the number. So obviously Carmen got some kind of pull, right? Because if he was trying to be with both of y'all and play both of y'all, he would have not given Carmen the number. That's the part she missing too. But she kind of knew it, that she ain't shit and you ain't shit to him, because he did give Carmen the number. Because he could have been like, no, Carmen, we're not doing it. Just let it be. Don't even bother with it. He gave that number up real fast in a hurry. Because that after she showed that picture, the phone was ringing. It wasn't like no 24 hours, wasn't even a good hour. Carmen was on that, right? She was on business and she got that number just like that. Why you trying to say he don't do this, that he don't do? Obviously he do. Obviously he do. Okay.
YouTube shit. Because trust me, bitch, them posting your baby is just the fucking tip of the iceberg, bitch. Bring your funky ass up on this motherfucker. They're gonna find out who your mama is, who your daddy is. They're gonna find out everything about you. So best bet.
No one cares. Just like you thought people was gonna run and dig up Joey. I mean, some people may have, but it didn't sway like you thought it was. No one cares like that. Some of you thought you was going to expose him. No one cared like that because you was busy trying to make him look bad. Now, I'm not saying he's in a good light at all, but you the one online. Just like I say about Gerard, I'm not saying that he's some perfect guy. He's this. No, he's not, especially since he deals with you. He's not actually. He's just a good father, but neither here nor there. You always want to make everybody else look bad, and for some reason or other, you just think you look like the angel. You are the common denominator in all of this. You are the common denominator. You are the one that's supposed to be the mother, and you stand in the bathroom yelling at the top of your lungs about a man that came there and did nothing for you, but you sitting here doing all this. This is wild.
Is to keep you, your dusty, cheating, lying ass baby daddy, and your whack ass fucking Rochester life off this motherfucker. Okay? Just telling you. Okay? Just telling you. You're not the winner.
And I bet I can guarantee you if they lived in Texas, she wouldn't be doing all this. Here she go with this winner stuff.
You didn't win a prize. Bitch, I was just going through the motion. You think I want Joey? Fuck no. The fuck?
Oh, but you made videos saying you was heartbroken. but now you don't want him. Oh, you was falling in love with him when he was there, remember? You even made a roast, but you don't want him now. And this is what she do. Every dude that don't want her, she wants to come out and try to expose everything about them to make them look bad. And anybody with a little common sense know how she moves. She never talks about herself because, again, she's the common denominator and she attracts who she is. So even if he's all those things, so are you. Because you was busy laying down with him. All this you saying about him, it didn't stop you from laying down and having sex with him. He didn't take you nowhere. He didn't do nothing for you or his child, but you still lay down with him. He didn't want to do nothing but sit in the house, play games, smoke, and do all this other crap she's going to say in another video. You lay down with him. When he left, you was still trying to figure out if he was going to come back or not. But we're going to get back to the point that you paid for him to get there and you laid down with him because that's all you did. He didn't even take you to the free museum. He didn't even go do a photo shoot or take pictures with you, him, and Kalani. He didn't even take his daughter around to his family.
That nigga told me to move to Rochester. Bitch, fuck.
I be dropping them gems, don't I? Oh my God. This girl. Let me see what some of y'all saying. Let me see what y'all got going on. You take it to the free museum. I'll be on it. Oh, boy. Hey, Laura, welcome in. Happy Sunday, sweetie. Happy Sunday. Let me see. Liv kept Joy in a secret and didn't post his pic on here like she does everyone because she knew the internet would have found him and blew her spot up like they did with Brandon's girlfriend. I know somebody in here saying about being her neighbor and all that about that Brandon situation. Yeah, she knew he had a girlfriend. She quick to holler, she don't mess with people's men and she don't do this and that. Girl, yeah, didn't take no family photos. Didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But ain't seen this girl in 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't take him to the park. You're not worthy of nothing. No, you're just not worthy of nothing. And that's what we keep pointing out about you. You can sit here and say he a worthless this, and that, like I said the first time around, but you laid down with him. So what does that make you? He was that before you laid down with him. So what are we talking about here?
No, the fuck I look like? Ew, he is dusty. Oh my God, he lives with you. Gross. What does he do all day? I already know what he does all day, girl. He smokes, gets up, smokes again, plays the game, smokes again, and then at nighttime he's outside, away from your fucking ass.
Oh, you would know because that's what he did to you. You would know because that's exactly what he did to you, and he didn't take you nowhere. So if that's what he's doing to her, that's her problem. Focus on you. And you wanted him to be there. You didn't kick him out. Remember, he left. I'll say that again. You didn't kick him out. He left. So if he wanted to stay there, he would have still been there.
Bitch, that nigga is a weirdo. The fuck? Ew. I'm mad because you don't want to be in Texas. Bitch, him leaving Texas was the best fucking decision he ever made. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, he's dusty, yet I still got with him. Yes. And God protected me. The fuck? No, it's the audacity. Bitch, you have some fucking audacity calling my motherfucking number, bitch. I ain't your baby daddy, bitch. What the fuck's wrong with this nigga? Give my fucking number out, you weird ass bitch. Oh, I should call him and cuss him out. Fucking weird ass bitch. Give my fucking number out. Let me blast. You know what, bitch? Since you wanna do all that, good.
And guys, remember, the kids are there. She ain't checked to see what's going on out there. She don't know what's going on with her kids out there. And at this time, Kalani was a year and a half, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't go check on the kids. She don't care about nothing that's going on. She just standing in the bathroom doing all of this. She don't care what's going on in the apartment.
Put your number out, bitch. You want to give my... And this bitch is still calling me. This bitch is still calling my phone. Like a fucking fan. Like a fucking fan. Yes, how can I help you?
You're mad. Get me off of your life.
Girl, I'm not mad. I don't want to talk to you. Get the fuck off my phone.
Bitch, keep my fucking baby out your life.
Bitch, fuck you and your baby. Fuck you and your baby. How about that? How about that? The fuck? Ain't nobody worried about your dusty ass in Rochester, bitch. Go get a life. Get the fuck off my dick. Get the fuck off my dick, bitch. Fucking weird ass fucking.
And she's still in the bathroom doing all this. She didn't have to answer that phone. She could get off live, go get herself together and spend time with her kids and possibly apologize to her children for all of this. But she chose to stay on live like she always do, going on and on and on. Look at her.
Hell, fuck you calling my phone for, bitch. I didn't fuck you. Fucking ugly ass bitch. Whew. Let's call this bitch. Since he wants to give my number out, good bitch. I'm gonna give your number out. How about that? Wait, get away from my door.
Look, she's so enthralled in this drama and this chaos, she don't even want to be bothered with her kids. Now, she haven't seen them, but this is what she chose to do.
Yeah, I know.
And you heard her what? Get away from my door. She don't even know what they was knocking for. First of all, you got them on anxiety, high alert, because you're doing all that screaming and the door is closed. That's just going to be the temperament for kids, especially the 3 older ones, because they don't live in that, right? And you didn't even open the door to see what they wanted. The apartment could have been on fire. They could have been in there trying to cook something. It could have been a fire, anything, and she's get away from the door. Anything could have been out there going on, and she didn't even bother to want to find out what it was. But again, this is the great mother. She does such a good job. Always out of breath. Just talking to someone. I guarantee she wouldn't speak to anyone like that in person. No, she wouldn't. Who knows what the kids need? Just get away from my door. Yeah, didn't even bother. Just get away. And they actually knocked instead of just opening the door, unless she locked it. Yeah, she didn't care. That's what we keep saying about you. You don't care about those kids. You don't care about those kids because you wouldn't never done none of this. None of this would have never taken place while those kids were there. Because again, like I said in the beginning, it seems so ironic that all the drama happens when the kids are there. When the kids are not there, it wasn't none of this.
Oh, I know I'm too old for this. Watch this bitch ask my answer because he's a scared little hoe. Give my fucking number out.
Your call has been forwarded.
Cool. So his number is, since he wants to give my phone number out, okay, cool. His phone number is 710-3182. 585-710-3182. Go call him, bitch. You guys could all probably fuck on him. He's way worse than any of them. There you go.
See how she moves? But then later on, she wants to call the police. So she feels she can do whatever she want to do, and there's not going to be any repercussions behind it. Yeah, you're free to do whatever you want, but don't think that consequences don't always come behind that, especially when what you're doing is bringing chaos in somebody else's life, like showing a picture and then doing all this cursing and, rah, and calling names.
Go call him. Trolls, call galore. Blow up his motherfucking phone, bitch. You want to give my number out to your dusty ass baby mama?
And you just tell me where that made sense. He didn't put your number on internet. He gave it to his girlfriend because you put her baby's picture up and she wanted to address you. Hard stop. You giving his number out to the internet was so childish, immature, ridiculous, unnecessary. And it's so childish. She's so freaking immature. Yeah.
Bitch, bye. You're not even on my fucking level, you dust bucket. Fucking call my motherfucking phone, ho. I didn't fuck you. I would never call your fucking phone. I would never disrespect you like that. Because I ain't got shit to do with you, your ugly ass little baby, or nothing like that. We ain't got nothing to do with nobody. I don't.
So this is like the third or fourth time she's called this lady's baby ugly. Everybody's not playing about that. Now, it doesn't change the fact, people can call whatever they want. But that don't make the baby ugly just because she's saying it. But it's still the fact that you're saying it. And you know that what you're doing out your trashy, dirty, nasty, ruthless mouth. 35-year-old woman with 5 kids standing in the bathroom.
I have nothing to do with you. You ain't got nothing to do with me. We shared a dick once upon a time. That is it. That is all. You want to talk about me? Bitch, you knew this nigga for years.
You willingly shared the D, though. That's how trifling and low balling you are, and how desperate you are, and how nothing makes sense to you but SCX. You knew it. And you had to pay to get it. Ooh, let me put that part in there. Yeah, that just fell on my spirit. You had to pay to share the DICK. You had to scam because you're too poor and broke to buy plane tickets. So you had to scam your cult members and the other idiots on social media that was sending you money. All of them idiots, every single last one of them. You had to scam them to get the ticket. So you paid to get the D that you now want to say y'all were sharing. She don't have to pay because he ran right back and then he came online and defended her. Oh, okay. But you go ahead and continue.
You knew him for years and you know what type of nutcase he is, what type of weirdo this nigga is. And you still had a baby with him? I didn't know him that well. Unfortunately, I would have never had a baby with him if I fucking knew him. If I knew he was a fucking loser the way he is.
Well, it's kind of hard to know a person when you meet them on the dating side. You invite them over and you have SCX with them, unprotected SCX with them the first night. It's kind of hard to know if they're a loser or not because you didn't even have no conversations with the man. It was even hard for him to tell you a loser, even though he said he catfished you. And that's another thing. This is what we say when we say some men will sleep with anything because he said you catfished him, but he still had SCX with you. Why? Because some men will sleep with anything, especially when there's no hassle to get it. I've said this several times. There is no hassle to get it from you. So yes, they will sleep with you. Because sometimes they don't want the hassle. They don't want to have to pay. They don't want to have to take her out. They don't want to have no serious in-depth conversations. They don't want to do none of that. They just want to get what they can get, and you are the one. Okay? Yeah, and that's just been the deal with you. So it's nothing special because you're nothing special. Mm-hmm.
Girl, talk about.
Listen to that. I would have never had a baby with him if I knew him. This is what everybody's saying. You just lay down with whoever wouldn't lay down with you, and you don't know them. Which one have you really known besides Gerard? I guess. Which you haven't known none of these dudes. You just lay down with them. Even the one you so-called pregnant by now, you don't know him. You two are not even in a relationship. You just lay down with any and everybody, but you get on here and talk rah-rah because this is your deflection techniques to try to make him, and now you're trying to make this other lady look bad when all she trying to do is get some straightening. That's all she trying to do, but you can't even have an adult conversation about that. You got to keep talking to the camera. Like she said, take off the live, talk like a woman. But you can't even do that. And all this time, you still ignoring your children. I said, get some straightening. Hey, sis, let's be real. Yes, I'll be over there sometime. I'll be on my other channel. And I don't say, I may say something, but you just don't know it's me. So I try to get over there on this channel because I know you know this channel. Yes, I was listening to you today. You was dropping some gems. I just had those questions because that's just how I am with questions. Yeah, but you were dropping gems as usual. Yep, and I appreciate you dropping in over here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You didn't even take the time to build trust in a man, but had his back right. Girl, the T word didn't even come out the mouth. That ninja knocked on the door. She was laid on the bed with her legs up in the air. Okay, that's the dad on that right there. And she knows none of these guys don't have anything because they don't look like it, right? That part too, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Gia, welcome in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we said we was going to do that because she thinks she got her little games, her little silliness of, private and girl, get out of here. Because digital footprint is where it's at, right? And we can always go back and talk about the things on you, and we can also see how you haven't changed. Right? We can still see how you haven't changed. Like you want to say you remember everything you say? Yeah, sure. Sure you do. Peace didn't even know he was sleeping with her and someone else. So she went and got her pregnant so that he would have to choose her. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. I appreciate that you bring to. Thank you, sis. Same with you. Because I'll be picking up what you're putting down. Trust me. This is why she has no friends or family. This girl, Kalani's sister, you're talking about her sister and posting the pictures. That part is C. Johnson. So let's throw that part in there too. Right? That's her sister. Okay? No matter how you want to spin it, shuffle it, break it down to the right, to the left, that's her sister. And that's going to be the one she's going to have to go look for at some point in time because she's going to need family. Mm-hmm. And it's always about the looks. She's always focusing on the looks instead of looking in the bigger picture that is her family. But, being that she don't have family, she can't grasp that concept. That's hard for her to see because all she can focus on are the looks and the SCX of it all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, guys, if y'all can give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. All right, so you saying she only maybe knew him a month? I think I did hear that, Anita. Yeah. All right, so those just coming in, yes, this is a throwback from 6 months ago, so it's not that, it's right before she went to jail. So you hear that talking because this is the reaction I did the first time. So that's why you hear me talking, and I'm over here giving my own self kudos because I said that. But okay, let's keep going. All right. Won't even open the door.
I'm mad. Girl, you got it. The fuck? I ain't mad at shit. I just don't like to be lied to. That's it. The fuck? I ain't your mama. I ain't God. Bitch, you don't have to lie to me. But you want to lie to me? Okay, cool. You want to get my number out? Okay, cool. You want to disrespect me when you stayed in my motherfucking house and didn't do shit for me the time you were staying with me? And I know you don't do shit for that bitch. Ew.
But you still laid up with him. And I'm going to keep going back there. Laid up in your house and did nothing for you. Even before he came, he didn't do nothing for you. But you still laid up with him. To the point you thought you was pregnant by him.
But you're a pick-me. You're a Dusty, just like him. So you think being with a 40-year-old unemployed loser is a win.
And you're 36-year-old unemployed loser, and you think you are a prize. You are 36-year-old that's in child support debt, unemployed, living in subsidized housing, 5 kids, and you think you are a prize just because you think you're light-skinned, biracial, and you're not even cute. You put on all this makeup and these wigs and these fajas.
Girl, I heard him on the phone.
And dropped the mic because I said that. And I still stand 10 toes on that today. Okay? Yeah, sure enough. And see how you run your mouth? You be talking so damn much. You clearly let us know he didn't do nothing for you. But you just, woo, you everything. You just everything. You can have any man and you this and you that. And nigga won't do nothing for you. Got it. Yeah, then he buy a pack of Pampers. Psst. Yeah. And he lied to you. Yeah, and you believed it. Whatever he told you, you believed it. So now you're mad. Yeah, just like you lie all the time. You see how that work? Yeah.
I'm with you every day. That's not a win. Okay? Like, oh God, I just feel so disgusted. And you were so mad that he was here.
So here it is. You just said you heard him on the phone with her every day, so you knew about her. But I think at some point in one of the videos, even this video, she's going to make it seem like he didn't ever talk to the woman. But you just said you heard him on the phone. So who's to pick me? Because he in your house smoking, drinking, doing all these things you said he was doing, playing games, but he's calling his woman back home. So who's to pick me and who's desperate? Come again? Come again with that? Keep talking.
He told me you were so mad. And I guess it makes sense, but he told me he wasn't fucking with you. And that's sad. Like, that's just so sad all around. It's like the first one lying that he was married. Why these niggas lie? Just keep it real. You fucking weirdos. Anyway, I gotta go. I was getting off of here. Am I pregnant by him? No. No, he's not. I'm not pregnant by him. Thank God.
She's a clown. Then who are you pregnant by? Because you was shouting to the rooftops, but now do you even know who you're pregnant by? But she'll deflect on that too because she don't want people asking. So she's going to deflect away from that. Now, the big deal is, yeah, we want to know just for the sake of knowing. But I know for me personally, I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. But just being the fact that you are a whore, why don't you talk about who the baby father is?
Thank God. He is out of my life forever. He will never even know Kailani. He will never know none of us. And I'm about to move next month. Bitch, talking about you gonna come to Texas. Bitch.
And see how she don't care nothing about her children? He can't see Kailani. Why? Even though he don't want to, but this is just a rhetorical question. This just shows her immaturity. That she's only concerned about him when he can come and have sex with her. Is he ex with her? She don't care if he's there for Kailani or not. She never did, even for the past 2 years. It wasn't about that. It was never about that. And it's still not about that. This is the digital footprint that will be out there for Kalani to see.
Come to Texas, how?
Yep, that whole thing. You want to try, because she's the type that's going to lie to her kids and when they get older and start questioning about their fathers. She's the type that's going to lie about it, right? And now this digital footprint's out there for them to see. Now, again, yes, you can put it on the father too, because if he wanted to see you, he would come and see you. He would do what he got to do to see you, to be with you, you know, get the courts involved and all of that. We know that. So he ain't off the hook, but she the one on here talking about who gonna see who and who not gonna be in whose life. And you're the only one that they actually know. Okay? So, yeah, dysfunction.
I don't know why you bitches all think you can threaten me like that. I'll come to Texas and beat your... Bitch, come on! Come on! What the fuck? What you waiting for? The fuck? With your dusty Rochester ass, bitch? The fuck? I don't give a fuck. The fuck, Keisha? You think I give a fuck about your weak ass? The fuck? You gonna come to Texas and do what? Get your ass beat? Oh, okay. Well, let me know when you're on your way. Because it took your dusty ass baby daddy 2 years to catch a flight with his broke ass. Okay?
And you bought the ticket, so where are we at with it? What are you talking about? And you're not going to do nothing, Liv. That's just it, and that's all. You know you're not. Your kids was fighting today, and you look scared to get in the middle of them too.
So let me know when your broke ass is on your way. Okay? Because you only got a month. Because I'm a...
Who? Someone is gonna whoop your tail. They're not gonna let you know they're on the way. And then there's the deal about it. Like, you doing all this, you don't know who.
Move after a month. Okay. I'm moving after a month, so you or your dust bucket baby daddy will not know where I live. Okay. Thank the Lord. But anyway, I had to get back online because this bitch thought she could play on my fucking phone. Bitch, don't fucking ever think you can play with me, ho. We're not on.
You didn't have to get back online. You wanted to do all this rah stuff. And it doesn't even make not one bit of sense for you to do this. You didn't have to get back online. You could have talked to this woman offline and squashed it and been done with it. You one that choose to keep it going. So you did not have to get back online.
The same level. You're dusty. You're a dust maggot. You're a dusty bucket hoe that likes niggas like him. I dealt with a nigga like him.
And she's talking about herself. You don't know this woman. So all these adjectives she's using, she's describing herself.
Only for so long, okay? Only for so long. Talk about I'm mad. Bitch, no, I'm not. I might have been hurt at the moment because of my daughter. I wanted him to give a fuck about my daughter. But the truth is...
No, you didn't. You didn't care nothing about that. And you still don't. Because if you did, you'll put your damn pride to the side. You'll put down that ego. And you will try to have him have a relationship with his daughter. That's it. That's all. You keeping this mess up. So you don't care about him having a relationship with his child.
I had to see him for who he was, and he doesn't give a fuck about none of his kids.
Here she go with this speaking for everybody. How do you know what he care about his other kids when his other kids are right there in the same city with him? They was in the video and everything at the birthday party. This is the thing with her too. She always tries to speak for other people, what they thinking, what they're feeling. Always. She do that with Gerard all the time. What he thinking and what he's feeling, what he's doing, and he don't this. You don't know. Focus on you. You always want to deflect from you. You the one that laid down with the man. That's all you did. So that's the only thing we can talk about. We can't even say, oh, you the one allowed this man in your house and made these good memories with him, and now you want to talk about him. We can't even say that. All we can say is you laid down with him. So he can be all those things, true or not. You laid down with him. And the fact of the matter is, you are all those things. You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit person, mother, female, all of those things. That's you. This whole time you've been in this bathroom, you still ain't open the door and check on your kids. Even if you would have mute the live and go check on your kids, you did not do it.
Give a fuck, because if he did, he would be helping with some of his kids. He don't help you, bitch. What's he do? He watches your kid while you go to work and pay the bills. He told me about you. You work and you pay the bills and he watches the baby all day. You want to come on YouTube? Come on YouTube and come tell people the real life you live, bitch. I know what life you live. He told me. You pay the bills and he's a stay-at-home dad.
Okay, and that was going to be the same situation for you. You pay the bills with your little YouTube check, your social media check, and he'll be around the house. It was going to be the same scenario. And it was going to be the same scenario when you're supposed to go get a job, because this was the time, too, guys, when the courts told her she need to get a job. Because remember, Joey came and told us that she was supposed to go to the Target interview and she didn't go. So it's going to be the same scenario. He was going to be laying around there with you while you paid the bills. So what are we talking about here? Oh, okay. Okay. And she said she needed a babysitter. Remember she said that Joey was going to be able to watch the kids? She was getting ready to do the same thing. She did say that. Same thing with you. You live off government assistance. He can lay up in your apartment and he don't have to work. You don't work. So what would be the difference? Again, you're busy trying to make her look bad when actually you look bad. I mean, for real.
Oh, no, bitch, I wasn't going for that. He had a job interview here, did he tell you? Yeah, bitch, he was going to work over here, bitch. He had no choice. I applied too much pressure, you know, like I do with these niggas. They either break or they go with it. And he couldn't take it, you know, because he was going to find a job. I wasn't funding shit. I wasn't funding a motherfucking thing.
He wasn't funding nothing because, or you wasn't funding nothing because you don't have any funds. Oh, okay. Okay. Sitting over there, child support debt. You don't have any funds. Amazon Fresh driver.
I wasn't funding a fuck thing. Like
you funded that money for that roast. Girl, move around. You funded that money for the plane tickets. Yeah. Because the first time he didn't come, so you went and bought a whole nother set. How about that? Yeah. He just wasted the first plane ticket money. Didn't even care. Why? Because it wasn't his money. And you went and paid for another ticket. So again, who you calling desperate? If you was all about that life, you was a bad bee, you would have told him he need to get it how he get it because he need to come see his daughter. You wouldn't have bought a ticket for him to come.
You do. I think you even sent him money while he was here, right? Because he got some money, he bought some food for the house, and he bought a whole bunch of shit. Girl, I'm telling you guys, that's why you bitches on this internet could never make me feel no types of way. Because I know bitches like that who actually exist and fund niggas' whole life. Dusty niggas like that. And then want to call my...
Oh, but you didn't do that with Zolo? You didn't do that with Gerard when he wasn't working and you was sitting on lives hustling and bustling with your YouTube checks? Oh, you didn't do that with Brandon, I think? And you was willing and you were willing to do it with him. Remember, he left. You didn't kick him out.
iPhone and talk about you put your bitch, you and your baby are so irrelevant to Olivia and what she got going on over here. You're so.
So why did you show her picture there? That's the question she asked in the beginning. If they so irrelevant, they don't matter, they're nobodies, why did you show the baby's picture? She didn't show your baby's pictures online to anybody. And if she did, she wasn't showing it to hundreds of people that don't have anything to do with her situation like you did.
Irrelevant, babe. I don't give a fuck about you or your baby. I can give a fuck less. Okay. The reactors, the ones that you.
And I'm sure her feelings are mutual. The feelings are probably mutual. But anyway.
Like to talk about, okay? That you watch, because you watch Olivia, which, by the way, I could never be watching my baby daddy's baby mama, you weird ass bitch. All you motherfuckers are weird. But yeah, it could never be me. Could never be me. Could never.
Girl, it is you. You watch whoever channel you can get your eyes on. And you do it from different channels at that. You watch Gerard, Nisha, probably anybody that's connected to Gerard, Nisha, you watch their pages. You watch Zolo and Donna. Anybody connected to them, you watch their pages. Probably Brandon and whatever he got going on over there. Carmen and Joey, whatever they got. You watch everybody, girl. Everybody. So stop it. Just stop it. Cat Daddy over there. And you was getting ready to support him too. Because he laid up with you all day. What job was he working? Yeah. So you are the one. You are the one to lay up. And it was also being said on the YouTube streets that you didn't want the man to work. Because you the type that want the man to be laid up with you all day. Because you're so insecure. Because that's what insecure women do. They don't want the man to work. They want the man up under them all day. That's a big sign of insecurity.
Be me. But yeah, they put your baby out there. They put your baby out there, not me. I would never, because I don't give a fuck to, because you're irrelevant. So,
girl, you showed the picture. Stop it. You showed the picture. So if they were relevant again, you would have not shown. You on a reactors channel screenshotting what's going on over there and bringing it back to your channel. So if it was so irrelevant, why did you do that? You're not going to answer that question, though, right? You're just going to say you can do what you want to do. Childish answer.
What I got going on. Right? Okay. And if I want to show your baby, because it's already out there, I'm going to do that. If you don't want your baby shown, then hit up one of the reactors.
Why? Why do you need to show that? There's plenty of babies out here. Why you need to show her baby?
And tell them to take your baby down, right? But you acted like you didn't give a fuck that they posted your baby. You acted like you didn't give a fuck. So why are you mad at me that I posted your baby? Who gives a fuck? She ain't nothing to look at no way. Shit. I know he doesn't care about me or Kailani. That nigga don't even care about himself. He doesn't care about nothing.
No, he don't care about you or Kalani. Hard stop. This is what she does. Like, she always got to include everybody else into the bowl. No. He don't care about you. He don't care about Kalani. Hard stop. He definitely don't care about you. And he probably can't care about that baby because of you. Now, I'm just making assumptions here because I don't know what's really going on with this Joey story and all of this. I'm just making assumptions based on what she's saying because she want to sound like, oh, he don't care about nobody. It's not just me. No, he don't care about you. Hard stop. I said that. And I'll still stand on that. Like I said earlier, that's what she do. She want to talk about everything. You don't know what that man care about. And that's what I said about that comment about her Oh, the man lying if he say he don't have love for his baby mama. No. Why? I don't see none of these men saying they have love for you. Just how you move. I mean, they could, but it's just my theories. I don't see how it could be so. Let's see what y'all saying. We almost finished with this, guys, because again, this was, yeah, we almost finished with this part. Yeah, exactly, Lord. That's what I was thinking too. They wasn't on there. Oh, look how this baby look. No, they was just pointing out that the baby looks like Kalani, because some people had questions about was Joy really the daddy, and so when they got a hold to the pictures, like, well, hey, now this baby, that Kalani and this baby looking alike, maybe so. That was it. Nobody was dragging the baby. Nobody was doing that, and the mother knew that. That's why she didn't have an issue with it. But what you said is what tricked her off with this ew and this and that, and you doubling down on your nasty words about saying the baby ain't this, the baby ain't that. And like someone just said over here, that's her sister.
Doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about nothing. He doesn't care about nothing. You guys think that's a flex to say he doesn't care about me or my kid? That's okay. The fuck? He doesn't have to give a fuck about me and my kid. I'm not funding his lifestyle. I'm not taking care of him. I'm not fucking him. I'm not feeding him. I'm not doing none of that. It was a nice little 2 weeks. Good luck to you, buddy. I just wanted you to see your kid and be around your kid.
And she's still in the bathroom doing all this carrying on. So you had to pay for him to come see his kid. But you're not a pick me and you're not desperate. Because at the end of the day, if the man is not coming to see his kid, you would let it be at what it's going to be. You would never even expose her to him, because you would have been like, if you want to see your child, then you'll make a way to do it. But you want to see him because you are pick me and you're desperate too.
You went back to right where you belong. Anyway, don't call my fucking phone, bitch. Don't call my fucking phone.
All the men go back to where they belong. You the only one still standing up there all alone with 5 kids in the apartment, yelling and screaming in the bathroom. All the men go back to women. Think about that. Every single one of them go back to a woman. And you can call her whatever you want to call on the other end. But you are standing there alone with 5 kids waiting to go to court with a faja and saying you pregnant with your 6th child. You are a loser.
And if you think you're going to get cute and get on one of these channels and talk about me, bitch, or talk about your situation, get ready. Because you think them posting your ugly ass, you and your baby daddy photo and then your kid photo, you think that's bad? They're going to post even more. So if you want to stay private,
All righty, I stopped it there. Again, she really thinks that people are going to be doing all that about them, and it's not going to catch on like she thinks, because everybody knows she's the fool. And that's what I was getting ready to say. She really thought people was going to dig. No, they're not. Nobody dug into their lives. Like, they might show pictures every now and then, like they showed pictures of the the baby's birthday party, just to dig it in your face. Because, yeah, let them know that they out there living a big one, and look what kind of parties that little girl get compared to what Kalani gets, just based on the parents' love. Just based on the parents' love, and they actually care about their daughter. Okay? Yeah. So that's what that was about, guys. And of course, later on, I don't know if I have that. If I do, we'll get into that in another one. Because like I stated, we're going to start doubling back a little bit, because, yeah, that's what you fail to realize, that, yeah, the digital footprints are out here. But yeah, just kind of summing it up. Yeah, she wound up calling the cops that night because someone did send the police, because that wasn't the end of the drama. The drama continued on for the rest of the night. And she wound up calling the police and everything. And then she wound up calling. I have that one. I showed that one too. Gamer Boy, she wound up calling him over there. Why the Web3 were there. So yeah. So she got a lot of ish with her, which most of us know that. But again, it's for the people that's new, don't understand why we saying the things that we say about her. Yeah, this is why. This is why. Let me see here. Carmen knew he was going to see his brother and see who knows if he even slept a little, but he led her on to get that free plane ticket. Right. Because she's so smart, but someone can make you do a scam to get plane tickets, but you couldn't think to get a scam to pay your child support, but you can run a scam to get a man a plane ticket. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah, but you so smart. Babies don't keep men. After 5 kids, she still don't get it. You got that right. Not real men. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna be bother her. She didn't even come there for her. I don't know how she gets herself in these predicaments with these men. They get something out of it, and it isn't her. Right. Right. I'm not condoning Zolo not being in AJ's life, but I couldn't put up with her. That's where I'm at with it, Karen. I don't condone it either. You know, but how can they deal with her? That's why I say the only thing, one of the reasons I'm still not feeling them is because they can go to the courts. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to put some money down on the floor. So you can't sit over there and talk about how much money you got and money this and money that, and you're not handling your business when it comes down to your son, because it's going to take money. All right. That's just life. That's how it works in this life. So that's the problem I have with them. Because it looks like you don't want to be involved with your child. Right. So that's how it looks to me, because you can't deal with her. You can't just call her up and try to reason with her. No, because she'll snap of a finger. She'd be having a different personality. No. Like Gerard, that's one thing. Again, I appreciate Gerard doing it the legal way, because that's what you have to do with her. I've been saying that. You got to put the paperwork on this chick. There's no other way of dealing with her. So being that they're not doing that, then that's where we at with it. And these kids are left out here having to be only with her. That's it. Somebody that really care about their kids, they're going to do what they got to do. And yes, I know there's some people out there that really care. They just cannot get the money together. They just can't. You know what I'm saying? But don't come online bragging about you got this money, that money, this money, and you not doing shit, because it definitely looks like you really don't care. All you care about the optics of it all. And again, AJ is the one that has to suffer. Yeah. So they got to go to the courts. That's it. The courts ain't going to snap their finger, and they're not going to move fast. They're not going to move at the speed that anybody wants them to move at. It just don't work that way. But, you know, yeah, and I'm different personality, and she wants control. That's why she always used the words winning, 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 because that's what, to her, everything is about that. She is a big loser in life. She's a big loser. She has never won anything. That's why she's always talking about, I win, you lose. And we're talking about human beings, or we're talking about real life shit, and she's talking about winning and losing. That's it. Everything is just like a big, I'm in control. I'm in control. I'm winning. That's all. That's how her brain functions. And that's the sad part about it, because again, we're talking about human beings here. We're not talking about material things. So, sure reminds me of that white girl from White Chicks, a scene where white chicks are arguing with the white girl, and the white girl made no sense. Right? Yeah, yep. Using that app. She don't like the fact he won't talk to her outside the app because she wants to control everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, that's why I say even the thing with Gerard, where I don't think she wants Gerard. She just wants to control. Only what she missed about him is the fact when she used to be able to control him. That's the thing with her, because she'd even made a comment about that before. And she over there controlling him. She controlling him. You don't know what they got going on in their relationship. Nobody knows but them two at the end of the day. Nobody knows what's going on in their household, what them two are saying to each other. Nobody knows. Right? So, and she definitely don't know. But that's her deal with her. She just wants to, can't control him no more. And that's that eating her alive. She don't want that man. She don't want nobody. She is really mentally messed up. She just wants some man to be around, just be in her face. That's it. She wants the presence of a man around, but she doesn't really know what it's like to be in a relationship. She don't really know what it takes. So, yeah. She is just the earth disturber. That's it. Hey, Reactions Matters. Hey, welcome in. Yep, well, I guess as far as who the baby is. Hey, Diane. They'll have to deal with all that. And unfortunately, again, there's just going to be another fatherless child involved, not knowing who their father is walking around on this earth. So that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Everybody can speculate when she got pregnant and all this and that there. I don't have the time for it and don't care. You know what I'm saying? As far as that goes, because she's going to lie. The only way you ever going to know is if some tests get done and people find out about the test. You're not going to know because she's a liar. Okay. And being that she's a twat and a 304, you don't know. And that's why for me, it's like everybody keep throwing out these two names. How do we know that? It could be just some old random man. So we really don't know unless some paperwork get put out. That's how I feel about it. So. And that's where I was with SC Johnson. Because the courts don't move at the speed we want them to work, no matter what the situation is, right? And that's what I said before. We don't know. Well, and they don't have to come to the internet and tell us, right? They really don't. That's their business. I mean, if we find out, yeah, we're going to talk about it, of course. Of course, we're going to talk about it. But I know for me, I'm not out here trying to do no research. I looked up the Nika thing because actually that was already on TikTok. So I just went over there and pulled it up. Just like when she got put in jail when she got pulled over that time. It was already out there. I just went over to the website and pulled it up for myself. So, yeah, I don't really have the time. I'm glad some people do. Don't get me wrong, because they're giving us something to talk about. So I ain't knocking them at all. They're giving us something to look at and talk about. But as far as this goes with this thing and who baby it really is, yeah, like everybody's speculating about the Joey and he, and the babies, the sisters, they look alike. And even with the Zolo thing, no DNA tests were done. And that's still on them. That's on the men. That's on them too. But, so I guess it's going to always be speculations. But again, the kids have to suffer. We can sit up and talk about it all day long, but it's not fair for these kids not to know their fathers and be absolute about that's their father. Yeah. And it's all because of her. And them too, because they can get the paperwork done if they really wanted to. So that's that. But yep, that's it for today, guys. I just wanted us to kind of talk a little bit on it. We, looked at the Nika thing and the eviction process is it put in place with her. She's still walking around, riding around, eating out, half dressed today. We trying to figure that out. What the heck she had on under that sweater of nothing. That was weird. And she was just acting very fidgety. Yeah, to me, she was acting a whole lot more fidgety. Like, yeah, something was off with that. Going to bingo, still going to bingo, but you being evicted. So again, the priorities are all off. And then we just did this throwback, just seeing her behavior, how she was acting with the kids there. But you want to again say you haven't done nothing to the kids because you don't see the big picture of the emotional and mental damage you do to your kids, your nasty mouth, how you talk and scream. And that's going to be their memories with you. What they can sit around and say, what good memories do they have with you, Liv? These are the questions I know you don't sit and think about, but this is why we talk about you. Okay? What good memories do your kids have with you? They can talk about the fact you abandoned them, you went to jail, police knocking at the door, you sitting around yelling, different men always around, you pregnant by different men. You talk about their dad, their mom, their family members. You talk about strangers online. You talk to stranger men online in front of them. You've done that in front of Robin several times over there on TikTok. Yeah. So, thank you, Diane. So that's where we at with it, right? And that's where we at. So we just, yes, outside. She posted that on her community post that she said was the last time. I don't know what that meant, but yeah, we looked at that post she put up about bingo. So, yeah. And then she mentioned something about the grandma's house cold. And again, like I said about these women, we're going to tell the narrative because you don't tell your story. And I'm not saying you got to tell every little tidbit of your information because it is your life. But when you don't want to say nothing, then people are going to get out here and make up their own stories. That's it, and that's all. So you don't want to control the narrative, then okay. That's it, that's all. But you want to come out here begging for money, Nika, but you don't want to tell the people that you're being evicted? Because she said that she was moving. She did say something about that a while back, but the paperwork looked like you being evicted. So, that's what we're saying. So, I don't know. And even with this other thing with these babies, you want to go back and forth with how far along you are and all this and that. Like, you so proud to be pregnant, didn't tell the truth. But you want to go back and forth with how many weeks you are and this and that and this, that, and that. So people go make up their own stories. That's it and that's all. So one thing about you is you don't have that nasty like some streams out of this too. Don't get me wrong, I like everybody, but sometimes it just gets too filthy for me. Oh, thank you, MC Johnson. Thank you. Yeah, everybody is a little different, but I just get passionate about it. And just listening back to that one we just listened to, I see, yeah, because I don't always go back and listen to my videos, guys. So, yeah. And that's just how I feel about it. I'm very passionate about it because I don't like liars and unnecessariness stuff. That don't vibe with me. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time. And then when kids are involved, nah. Because I was out there looking at some other people. I found this story. I'm going to probably bring it over here. She did like 18 parts on TikTok. So I got to really try to get that together. because the video is only like 2 or 3 minutes long. Like it's 18 parts, but they're only like 2 or 3 minutes because she's doing them on TikTok. But she's talking about her kids being taken by CPS. So yeah, because I told you, baby girl, Tink Tink, you really not the only one. Okay, I was over there looking at Mama Beanie today too, seeing what she got going on over there. Yeah, and I looked at Quay. She went to Sam's, and I was just like, "This is what I'm saying, Nika. Like, you don't ever go to Sam's Club and buy food, and you know." So yeah, it's people out here. That's it's other train wrecks and other stories out here that we can talk about as well. So it's just got to be something that I don't want to bring. Everybody we bring over here is boring. We don't want everybody to be boring, right? Like, but that means they probably over there, like somebody has said earlier in the chat, sleeping on the floor and doing all that other nonsense, because that grandmama's house, what they say she live in a trailer or something, can't hold all them people. It's just a mess. And again, the kids the ones that have to suffer, and it's summertime too. Don't have no good memories of their summers, nothing. It's just sad. It's sad all the way around. But I appreciate you guys coming in. And I'll be back. And we'll see who we're going to talk about and what we're going to talk about. And we're going to probably go back and look at, of course, some more throwbacks on Tink Tink over there, especially after this one. I have 1 or 2 others we can look at in correlation, because all this is right before she went to jail. So instead of them doing all that, need to be looking for a job. But I appreciate you guys if you can hit that like button for me on the way out. If you have not subscribed, if you can do that, I would appreciate. If you came in late, hit that replay and you'll just kind of see what we talked about. Come on, 80%. And I said that the other day. Like I was saying, my brother would talk about some stuff and I'd be like, I don't remember that. Because like she wants to say she make it seem like they're not going to remember. Some people do. Like I don't have a good memory. Like even my best friend, we've been best friends since the 6th grade, live right next door to each other. She can talk about some stuff. I'd be like, girl, I don't remember that. She remembered it. You know what I'm saying? She remembers it. Some people have very good memories from childhood. So to think that they won't remember that stuff, yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? That's kind of crazy. That's your thought process. Not I'm going to change what I do, that they just not going to remember it. And second part to that, like you saying, yeah. And things I do remember, we'll be like, yeah, you remember? Yeah, we used to go on road trips with Daddy and the 8-track, and we stop at this restaurant that used to be little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Family vacations. I said that before. Everybody can get in the chat and give a family memory. She can't do that. And she can't do it for her own life, and her kids are not going to be able to do it. Yeah. But that kind of stuff, for some reason or another, for a lot of these mothers like her, that don't matter. It's all about them. All about them. So, yeah. And then these kids get in society and everybody else got to deal with them. So that's that. But again, thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button. I appreciate you stopping in with the Pomo Tribe. Dropping down in that comment box, giving your comments and your thoughts, opinions, and judgments. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate the engagement. And I will see you guys in the next one. And please stay in peace.